Genesis 15 opens with a vision. The battle is over, the spoils refused, and now Abram stands alone in the night. But he isn't alone for long. The voice of God breaks the silence. Fear not, Abram. I am thy shield and thy exceeding great reward. God knows Abram's heart. He sees the unspoken question, the unfulfilled promise. Abram left his home, followed God, rescued Lot, and gave a tenth to Melchizedek. But the one thing he still does not have is a child. And now he's older. Sarai is older. The promise seems impossible. So Abram speaks honestly to God. Lord God, what wilt thou give me, seeing I go childless? He names his servant, Eliezer of Damascus, as his potential heir. In his mind, the only logical solution is to give up the promise and settle for less. But God doesn't deal in logic. He deals in faith. God takes Abram outside under the vast night sky. Look now toward heaven, and tell the stars, if thou be able to number them. The stars are too many to count, innumerable, just like the descendants God promises. So shall thy seed be. And right there, in that quiet, star-lit moment, Abram believes. Not because he sees it, but because God said it. And God counts that faith as righteousness. But God isn't finished. He reminds Abram of his faithfulness. I am the Lord that brought thee out of Ur of the Chaldees to give thee this land to inherit it. Abram asks for confirmation, a sign, something to hold on to. And God responds by establishing a covenant. He instructs Abram to bring a heifer, a goat, a ram, a turtle dove, and a pigeon. Abram prepares the sacrifice, cutting the animals in two and arranging them opposite each other. This was the ancient custom of sealing a covenant, an agreement to be kept even unto death. As the sun sets, a deep sleep falls upon Abram, and a dreadful darkness surrounds him. God speaks to him in the darkness, revealing the future. Know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them. But in the fourth generation, they shall come hither again. God foretells the slavery in Egypt and the deliverance to come. The promise is not just for Abram, but for his descendants, a future nation. Then, in the darkness, a smoking furnace and a burning lamp pass between the pieces of the sacrifice. This is God himself, sealing the covenant with a vow only he can keep. Abram is not required to walk through the pieces, because this is a one-sided promise. God alone is the keeper of this covenant, and his word is unbreakable. Genesis 15 ends not with Abram doing anything, but with God declaring, Unto thy seed have I given this land, from the river of Egypt unto the great river, the river Euphrates. Abram's faith was counted as righteousness, not his works, not his effort, just his faith.